Hi, my name is Michael Moses, and I'm here to talk about the property of Walton One. Last time I talked about the soccer stadium. Today I'd like to talk about the hotel, whether we need it or not, and whether the public will have a say whether we need it or not. So there was a meeting in late March concerning this TIF property, and there was a presentation by the staff to the mayor and the city council concerning the hotel, other TIF properties, and other TIF locations. And basically in the first 10 minutes, they said about the hotel, it'd be 125 to 150 rooms, and the bids to build the hotel will have to be in by April 28th. And since I don't trust the mayor and the city council, I took a look at the full text of the ideas that the staff has to build the hotel. And I'd like to read you what the full text says before I continue. It talks about what I said about sending the bids out, but at the end it says, proposals are due on April 17th. They probably extended it to April 28th, and will be evaluated by a selection committee before being brought forward to the CRA board and the city council for consideration. The RFP is a cone of silence, and any inquiries should be directed to the city's procurement division. Okay, interesting. That idea of a selection committee was not talked about in the video. So if you just watched the video and you thought it'd be normal procedure of having public meetings, having studies done whether or not we need the hotel, will TIF money be used to help support the hotel? Do the people in the area want the hotel? You'd be wrong. There's a selection committee. Usually when these things are done, the staff of the city makes these proposals to the city council. But this time it won't be just the staff. There'll be a selection committee. Now who's on this committee? I think it's people that are associated with the stadium. I think these people are going to design in the whole area of Walton One. They're going to decide the hotel, the restaurants, apartments, and the public won't have a say. And that is wrong. Now, what happened last time we had a committee to determine something important to the city? Of course, I'm talking about the Solid Waste Task Force in 2022. At that time, the members of the committee were made public. They had public meetings which the public could attend. They looked at studies to help the city council decide what contract they should sign on to for the next waste hauler. And there was a debate what we should do next. What we have now is the exact opposite. Why is that? This is all being done in secret. Do these people have an interest in the soccer stadium? Do they want to use TIF money? Do they want to help their friends? There are many benefits here. And when they talk about a code of silence, if the city council and the mayor talked to these people a year ago, and they said, this is what we want to have done in this area, and 6 months later, they say, hey, you want to be on a committee to decide what to be done with this area, but I can't talk to you anymore? That is not a cone of silence. There is a cone of silence, and that's to the people of Port St. Lucie. They want to determine this area. For over a decade, people have wanted this area to be developed the way the people want it. Do they want stores? Do they want better restaurants? Do they want a children's museum? What do the people want? Let them decide. So this is the same situation we have with the stadium. No studies, which is ironic because if you build a gas station in the area, there'll be a traffic study. There'd be a crime study. Everywhere else in the city of Port St. Lucie, there are studies being done all the time. But for some reason in this part of town, they don't want to have a study. And that's wrong. So I urge the mayor and the city council to tell us who is on this election committee, if they have any interest with the soccer stadium, and are they campaign donors to the mayor and city council? We deserve to know that, we being the people of Port St. Lucie. If they don't answer these questions, then it's obvious that the mayor and the city council do not want to listen to what the people of Port St. Lucie want for their area. Thank you.